Okay, so we're just going to go through the checklist of a morning routine that we have a whole video of what the morning routine is on the farm here. So it's wake up. We like to wake up with the sun because we have animals, but wake up whatever time that is. If you're somebody who's sleeping in and hitting snooze, you got to fix that. The only thing that's equal is how many hours in a day you have. So with that being said, you want to get up. You want to start, if you do coffee or tea, get that started. Go do your responsibilities for the morning. If that's chores, if you have children, packing the lunches, getting everything organized, all of the above, whatever responsibilities you have in the morning, getting ready for your day, your meal prep, all of that, just get it set. Then you want to spend a little time, if you're able to spend some time with your loved ones. So just kind of have some bit of connection, like a calm energy. You'll want to read something positive. So it's really important to read something that is going to be optimistic, that's going to get your brain thinking, something that is good for you. So many different options of good books. We can definitely do a video of, 30, 40 highly recommended reads. You then want to journal. And part of journaling has to be, and people will say they have a hard time with journaling, where if you put out gratitude, your energy changes. So if you're new to journaling, write at least 10 things you're grateful for every day. And it can be something simple like, I'm so grateful for how comfortable my bed is, or I'm so grateful for whatever. Like, you don't have to overthink it, just start with gratitude. It changes your energy, it changes your state, it changes your life. So the hard part for me is I could spend too much time journaling. So you want to try and keep it onto a set schedule where you're not spending an hour planning and doing all of that. Then you want to work out. So you want to get a workout in. Even 20 minutes goes a long way. 10 minutes, whatever. People say, I don't have time. You can get one heck of a workout in a short amount of time if you're doing burpees, throwing weights, all of the above. Something where you're physically getting that anxiety out. Anybody that has any bit of anxiety, it's so important to get your mind right. Like especially if you do a full hour-long workout, all day long, you could say to yourself, well, if something was going to happen to me physically, it would have happened when I was running 4 miles, or it would have happened when I was throwing crazy weight, So it's getting a workout is so good in handling your pressures throughout your day and self-regulating. It's just crucial. So after your workout, obviously shower, get ready, get your day together. I personally like to have set outfits. I'm like Pee Wee Herman, as Josh says, which I, of course, cried and was offended by because he told me that when I was pregnant. By him saying I was like Pee Wee Herman was that I wear the same outfits. So I don't need to overthink it. I don't need to spend hours looking at my clothes and trying on different outfits. I have a set wardrobe that I just go and pick from. And obviously I wear a lot of black. So get ready, all of that. So then at this point, this is when you're going to start to get ready for your workday. So it can be whatever time you want. You can say you're going to start your workday at 10 a.m. That's absolutely fine. It can be 9 a.m. It can be 8. It can be 6. It can be 7. It can be 4. You can be one of those crazy people that sleeps 4 hours. I personally need at least 6 hours, if not 8 hours of sleep. It's just the way I'm wired. And there's nothing wrong with that. But whatever time it's going to be, you want to be as close as you can be to that time to get your day started. So that's when you look at your workspace. Your workspace, I personally like to try and get my workspace all together, because this is when I start to look at my phone and I go through what's important, talk to Anthony, see what I have to address, what appointments we have going on, what the day is going to look like. You want to start your whole day with intention. And of course, you need to have written rules. Like anybody that knows me knows I have a couple booklets. I have my regular journal, and then I have, this is my real estate booklet. So I'm always writing down what I'm doing, what I have to do that day, what the top priorities are, what can be moved forward, so I can go back and move it forward. So the important things to the spreadsheet, and I know, Anthony, you'll have this typed up in some cute little thing, or maybe it'll be pop-ups with it, is obviously wake up and thank God that you didn't die over the night. Do whatever responsibilities you have. Get your mind right with a little bit of reading. You could do a positive podcast, but then you're going to start looking at your emails. You're going to be looking at different things. So highly recommend reading, old school, getting out a book and reading. Journaling with gratitude, goals. Clarity is power. So spend a little time on that. And work out, get that energy out, get your energy up, and get ready. Get ready for your day professionally. And don't forget to spend a little bit of time with your loved ones too. Get a couple hugs, a couple snuggles with your kids if you have kids. Or with your significant other or your pets, whatever. Just spend a little bit of time with connection. And yeah, I think the important things with a morning routine is if you want to build successful businesses and you want to build a successful life, you have to build a morning that's going to help you to build all of it. Like you construct it brick by brick, and morning by morning, that's the way it goes. Each day. Your life is made with the little decisions you make, and if you start out in the morning winning with little tiny things, your day's going to win. And then if you win the day, eventually you win the next day, and then you win the week, and then you win the month, and then you win the year, and then you win the decade. So little by little, the little habits matter. So build a big life. You won't regret it.